As you can see by part of the pile of mulch, and there's one on this end over here in the fabric pile. Mimsy's been out here working. Today I'm raking out mulch out of the garden that I had put down over the weed barrier and in the walkways. I didn't have it around the plants or the plants into the weed barrier this past year. I just had it in the walkways and the mulch, and then I moved some of the mulch around the plants. Mistake number one. Yes, your plants need mulch. They do not need fresh wood chips in the south, in zone 8A. The humidity, they did not suppress the weeds. They robbed the nutrients from the soil that the plants needed, and so therefore here, this doesn't work. Here, what works is heavily tilled ground or a good heavy weed fabric. And so weed fabric is the route that I'm going this year. In the meantime, it's a matter of raking out as much of this mulch as I can get out of here. So I'm raking it into piles, and then I'm shoveling it into my cart and getting it out of here. I'm actually putting it in another compost area and just gonna let it continue to break down over another year. So hopefully it'll be usable at that time. So for now, Mimsy's got her work cut out for her. There's Cash Kitty, all looking cute in the garden. He's always hanging out. And I am just getting as much of that old mulch out, leaving as much of the soil as I can. I'm going to come in and till this up with a little tiller that PoorBoy bought me for Christmas. Then I'm gonna amend the soil with some good stuff, some green sand emulsifier, some azomite, some lime, and till that all in, and hopefully the ground will be ready for planting, and I can fertilize along the way. That was something else last year. I was overly cautious about fertilizers. So this year I'm going to do things a little different. You'll see me do those things. When I plant my tomatoes this year, I'm going to use a tiny bit of a different method than I used last year. I'm just building on what I did. So that'll be something to see. And as y'all know, I also have an affiliation with Hoss Tools. So I'm going to be using their products a lot in the garden. They have good quality pest control and things like that. They have the organic BT things that I use and have already used of theirs. This fall I purchased some and I really like it, and I have seeds that I'm going to be using of theirs, and I'll be showing you the seed starting tray that they sent, and showing you there's a little bee, pollinators, showing you a comparison between the average run-of-the-mill seed starting kit versus theirs. So you'll get to see that, and of course my affiliate link will be in my about page and on the videos, so that you can get anything that you see that you like, and you just will click that link and go to it and purchase it. It is not a pay-per-click thing, so don't go clicking just to be clicking because you think you're helping somebody out. That doesn't work that way. It only helps if you actually purchase the item. And so I'm going to be honest with y'all and tell you what I like and what I don't like. And I let Travis know that I would be completely honest. So I want to be transparent, and I want y'all to see what a great company they are. Because if I didn't believe in them, I'd have never talked to him. But I've liked everything that I've purchased from them so far. And I've bought seeds, I've bought the Hortonova trellis, I've bought my garlic, I've bought the BT and some other fertilizers, and I've been impressed. So I'm getting back to work. As you can see, this is full of grass, and it did not do its job well. And this is 2 layers of this inexpensive weed barrier. I definitely learned a lesson. So that's what's going on in the garden today. Okay, y'all can see that I'm accomplishing a good bit today, getting the garden emptied out of mulch and getting it ready to till. So the way that I started was I started removing some of the good DeWitt heavy duty fabric, and you can see in the areas that it was there's not any grass growth. Where the more inexpensive box store, cheap weed fabric is, there's a good bit of green grass that's going to be tilled in. I've pulled some of the bigger plugs of weeds, the crabgrass, that kind of thing, trying to get it on out of here. Didn't want to till it in and risk having more grow. So the idea is to finish out with my collards over there, just let them stay. I've got some mustards on this back side that are going to stay. I've got some turnips planted, but they're not doing good because of the mulch, and I'm just going to till those in and let them go. So as things play out and I finish getting all the mulch out, then I'll till and add the nutrients in and get things going. It is beautiful here. I'm just so tickled to be outside for the first time, hardly, and it feels like weeks. So kind of, it feels like months. You know how us gardeners are. We want to be outside or starting seeds or something. So anyway, I appreciate you taking your time to see what kind of mistakes can be made in the garden by a newbie gardener. First year to have an official in-ground garden, and I learned some hard lessons, but I've worked hard. I've been proud of myself for the work that I've put in, and we had a good crop. We had a real good crop of peppers and tomatoes. We had some loofahs, we had squash, we had zucchini, a lot of peas. So things did do well despite myself. And I hope this year is much better. I've learned a bit and intend to apply it to what I'm doing. Thank y'all for joining me at Mimsy's Garden. It's been a great day to be outside. It's a little chilly here and I'm loving it. If you've not rang the bell or hit the like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it if you did that. Check out the Amazon affiliate link and the social media sites on my About page. Those links are on the banner and down below. And also be looking for in the near future the House Tools affiliate link. And that way you can jump on there and order the things that you see me using that you like. And I'd appreciate that greatly. Get out there, check out mimsysgarden.com on the World Wide Web. Tell me what you think about the little site. It is for locals right now. I'm not shipping the organic heirloom or hybrid plant starts at this time. That's part of the 5-year plan. But I'll be at the Deep South Homestead Gathering and the Shindig, and we'll be glad to see you there. If I have something that you're interested in or a seed or something that you might want, let me know. You can email me at anna@mimsysgarden.com and I'll bring some with me. Deep South Homestead Gathering, March the 21st in Wiggins, Mississippi. Well, it's actually Perkinston, right outside of Wiggins. 45 Magnolia Drive at the West Side Community Center. Bring a lawn chair, a picnic lunch, and a prepper item for one of the Homestead Angel boxes. We're going to be doing a community outreach within the homesteading community, so bring a prepper item. It can be anything that's non-perishable. It can be bagged items, canned items, like purchased canned items, not something that you can at your own home. We don't want to do that this year, so bring one of those. And then April 3rd and 4th, Searcy, Arkansas, Shindig 2020. Are you gonna kilt it?